So what I've been doing this year, I've been a poet for a while, but often I've had in New Zealand, I've had some poetry published, and it tends to be my not political poetry, and so blogging has been my way to get my political poetry out there this year. So this was my benefit cuts poem. Wear your old jeans. Wear the matted navy jumper that is too short in the arms, and your hair in jagged waves that might drop intrepid surfers. Your bones will be a metronome for time spent waiting. In the Queen Street Winds office, they have hired Pacifica girls to sit in rows and stare at monitors. It will make you feel ashamed to tell your story to a girl that knows you're eyeing her or that went to your school. Notice that she is averting her eyes. Notice that she can only enter words that will fit on the screen. Most of your words will spill away unaccounted for. So offer the caseworker some beauty or some truth. Imagine truth like tiny purple violets, like felt hearts on tender stems or dragon eyes. Truth is something she can't recognize. Notice the two security guards. Notice the space around them, how they face towards the applicants like keepers. One has knotted fingers. While he talks, he drums his long fingers on his slacks like a towel. Notice how we are all a little dirty. There is a man wearing his best shirt. There is a girl with a beautiful rash bursting like a flower on her chest and neck. There are older Pacifica men wearing the suits they wore to their weddings. There is a blonde kid saying he has been going to church. He wants to change his life, his whole attitude. All the while, his hands grasp his arms and he rocks in his thin white t-shirt. Know that there are no boxes on the screen that his story will fit into. Know that we are first world poor. Let it roll on your tongue. That kind of unlucky generates its own disdain. Ask to see the manager. Ask to see Paula Bennett. Ask how much she spent to come up with these 3 new categories. Ask whether alongside the fragrant messaging we can have some royal blue balloons and ticker tape too. Suggest that if we put on some country music and brought in some tumblers of gin, we could have a desperation party. Notice how everyone shakes. Ask to see the Donkey King. Ask him politely if he believes in hubris. Keep your head full of Catherine Mansfield. The trick with being a beneficiary is holding tightly against the roaring tide.